Is this the real face of Kate Middleton? Are we seeing the real Kate Middleton finally? She's revealing herself. She is revealing herself, members of the squad. Kate Middleton's mask has just slipped, like it did 2 days before the royal wedding, when she thought appropriate to provoke and say hurtful things to a bride who was already dealing with enormous pressure and the actions of Thomas Markle. And now we see Kate Middleton in public talking so badly to someone in public, members of the squad. But that's not the only thing that I wanted to feature or focus on in this podcast. I also want to talk about their friend, Camilla Tominey is a liar, members of the squad. That's who I want to feature as well. Now, in the videos that you're seeing right now is how Camilla Tominey is a liar speaking to someone who was cleaning the place where she was at the time while doing an interview. And members of the squad, when you look at Camilla Tominey is a liar, how she treats people, those are the ones the likes of Kate Middleton made a phone call to lie and lie and lie that Meghan, the black woman, had made Kate Middleton cry, members of the squad. This is Camilla Tominey is a liar's true face. And today we are seeing the same face from Kate Middleton, how they treat people, members of the squad. We are seeing it right now. And someone said this, that if this is in public, I can't imagine in private. Actually, I can. It must be an entitled nightmare, members of the squad. And guess who has been accused of bullying? Not Kate Middleton, not their very, very good friend whom they lied to that the black woman had made Kate cry. Camilla Tominey is a liar. Look at how they treat people. Camilla Tominey is a liar has not been accused of bullying. The one who stands accused of bullying is Meghan, which a report in the royal family, they're trying to bury that report, that bogus fake investigation of Meghan bullying staff, which is a lie. And I'm glad that members of the squad from all across the world tweeted and retweeted the hashtag the royal family lied and made up lies against Meghan, members of the squad. And as you can notice, it appears that Kate Middleton is saying really, really bad words, members of the squad. This person, as I've always said, the PR communication teams working for Kate Middleton are doing a terrible job. She can't hide how she is in public. Camilla Tominey is a liar, can't hide how she is on TV. But they are the ones who went on national TV to say, hey, look, that we are the ones who determine how the public views Meghan. We are the ones who decide, if she gets good press or not. It's us, we who work at Fleet Street. Camilla Tominey is a liar so gleefully said that the press decides how the public views members of the royal family. And they've decided to portray Meghan in a negative light. As Meghan said in the Oprah interview, the press wanted a villain narrative and a hero narrative, and they chose the villain narrative for Meghan. And Meghan said this, that if you love me, you don't have to hate her. And if you love Kate Middleton, you don't have to hate me. But unfortunately, for Kate Middleton's fans, what have they done? They have incited hate against Meghan time and time again. The royal family, the firm, can't stand up and accept what they did to Meghan was evil and cruel. And until they accept, we'll always criticize and hold them to account for their actions towards Prince Harry and Meghan, which they continue to this day, members of the squad. And someone said this, that the same thing we saw at the Commonwealth service and recently at the Jubilee service, and when those little kids ask about Meghan, this is who she is, not one-offs. We are seeing the true picture of who Kate Middleton is right now. We are seeing the true picture of who she is. And she's not a very, very good person. She's not a good person at all, members of the squad. A woman who stands there and watches as a pregnant woman is bullied day in, day out, while pregnant with their first child, Archie. while keeping up the lie that the black woman had made the white woman cry, like Kay Middleton did. That person is not a good person. Kay Middleton lied. The royal family lied. And I'm glad that the members of the squad are making sure that the entire world knows that the royal family, the fam, are all full of lies. And someone asked this question: who annoyed her this time? The last time she was upset with Meghan, and she made Meghan cry at her bridesmaid fitting in her own wedding. In Meghan's own wedding, Kay Middleton made Meghan cry. And even Meghan said this: a few days before the wedding, Kate was upset about something. Yes, the issue was correct about the flower girl dresses. And it made me cry. And it really hurt my feelings. So Kay Middleton says something that truly hurt Meghan's feelings. And now look at her face. Look at how she treats others. Is that the same face that she made towards Meghan? Saying bad words towards Meghan that made Meghan cry. Is this the face that Kay Middleton made? You want to know? I believe it is. I believe it is. And Meghan continued by saying this in the Oprah interview. And I thought, in the context of everything else that was going on in those days leading up to the wedding, it did not make sense to not be just doing whatever anyone else is doing, which was trying to be supportive, knowing what was going on with my dad and what not, members of the squad. And to this, I have an answer for Meghan, to what she said at the Oprah interview. Meghan, they knew exactly what they were doing to you. As a matter of fact, the press has been so happy to say that Prince William reached out to them for good press at a time when they were trashing Meghan over her damaged relationship with Thomas Markle. The same press who went to pay Thomas Markle to have bad words and even humiliate Thomas Markle, and yet the person, Thomas Markle, still takes their money after humiliating him so much. What the tabloids did to him. Harry and Meghan tried to help him. He refused their help. He chose the tabloids. And he chose his bed. And I've said this: Thomas Markle chose his bed. He should lie on the bed that he chose. He chose to side with the tabloids, racist tabloids that hate Meghan based on the color of her skin, because she's a mixed race woman. That's who Thomas Markle chose to side with, a racist tabloid. And whenever I see the press, the tabloid press, trying to emotionally blackmail Meghan using Thomas Markle, I'm like, this can't work. It's not going to work. And it's never going to work. After every single thing that you've done, after everything that Thomas Markle has done and said to Meghan, and even insults towards her own children and even her husband, there is no way they'll ever have a relationship. Kate wasn't considerate about that, Meghan, because they were the ones doing that to you. Thomas Markle has talked about having a point man at the palace, and he named Jason Nove in an interview that he did that was deleted, but not before members of the squad highlighted and took apart and actually, downloaded the video in which he himself said that indeed, I had conversations with Jason Nove. And who does Jason Nove work for? Jason Nove works for Prince William and Kate Middleton. He is loyal to them, not to Meghan. Jason Nove received permission from Prince William to help the Daily Mail in a case against Meghan that Meghan filed against the Daily Mail. And still, the Daily Mail lost the case. So Meghan, the entire world sees what you are up against. The tabloids, even Prince William and Kate Middleton, they didn't care because they were the ones doing that to you in an attempt to stop that wedding. The same people who had conversations behind Meghan's back and even asking Prince Harry, what color? I have concerns about the color of skin that your baby will have. That is the conversation that members of the royal family had with Prince Harry behind Meghan's back. It's only Prince Harry who told Meghan about it. Members of the squad. Again, Do you see what the royal family has done to Meghan? Do you see what the pain that the farm has caused Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex? Meghan, they're behind it, and they've been so happy to tell you and let you know that, hey, look, we are behind everything that you are up against, that you're going through, the bullying, the harassment, the racism. Even the likes of, Piers Morgan himself went and said that the royal family is thanking him for public attacks targeting Harry and Meghan. Targeting Meghan especially. And yet, Meghan, there's so much evidence, because they've been so happy to reveal what the palace is doing to Meghan. The smear campaign, the bullying, the harassment is all endorsed by the palace. And Meghan already knows that. She knows that, as she said in the interview, that, hey, look, the firm is actively perpetuating falsehoods against her alongside the UK tabloids, her and Prince Harry, members of the squad. So Meghan already knows. She also knew the fact that Prince William allowed his employee to issue a statement against her in court. She knows. Harry knows. They all know now. And that's why that relationship will always be space. Space, 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 and space. Members of the squad. As long as they keep bullying Meghan, as long as they keep harassing Meghan, that relationship is space. So what am I saying? What have I been saying? The palace, the tabloids, they're all involved with one another. William, Kate Middleton, they can't hide the fact that they have participated in the smear campaign targeting Prince Harry and Meghan. They can't hide it. No wonder when Harry is asked about William and Charles, he wants to ignore that question. No wonder right now, even this morning, when I was looking for any new information about Harry and Meghan, I just discovered the fact that, the tabloids are saying that, hey, look, Harry is facing backlash because he did not, make a comment on Father's Day to Prince Charles. I'm like, seriously? 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 Is the press well? Because they're not well in the head. They're really not well in the head. They'll do anything for an article about Harry and Meghan. Anything for an article about Prince Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan want nothing to do with people who abuse them, who cause them so much pain and harm. Our father, whom I spoke of yesterday, couldn't be bothered to care about whether his son has security or not, providing funding for Camilla's children, while at the same time neglecting his son. Harry had to find a way to pay for his wife and kids' security, while Charles is over there setting up trust funds for Camilla's children. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second, members of the squad. And that is the person whom the UK media are saying, hey Harry, why haven't you said anything on Father's Day about Prince Charles? Harry already said the fact that Charles himself wouldn't take his phone calls when Prince Harry was so desperate asking for his help. He wouldn't take his phone calls. Members of the squad. And Harry said that relationship needs a lot of work. Members of the squad. But the thing is, Charles is not willing to put in the work. He's not willing to do that. As a matter of fact, time and time again, he clearly showcases the fact that he will keep letting the palace itself cause so much mental health distress to his son's wife, her daughter-in-law, Meghan, and cause so much pain, insults, bullying, harassment of his son, Harry, because he told Harry, hey, look, Harry, I went through the same thing, so you'll also go through the same thing. That's the father the UK media have envisioned Harry making a phone call to on Father's Day, Happy Father's Day, then releasing a statement that, hey, look, I just wish Charles a happy Father's Day. If the royal family wants to be hypocritical, then let them be hypocritical. But don't expect that from Prince Harry, Meghan. They're not going to play the same game as the royal family, because the royal family is so much full of hypocrisy, and the tabloid friends are so much full of hypocrisy. And I like what someone said, in an article that I read to you, I think a few weeks ago, that no one does hypocrisy better than the UK tabloid press. No one does hypocrisy than the UK tabloid press. And that's a fact, members of the squad. That's a fact. Don't expect Prince Harry to do some sort of favor for people that cause him pain, to do PR for people who cause him pain, to, on Father's Day, for him to make a statement about Prince Charles, the same person who does nothing to protect his own son. The fact that Tyler Perry was the one who provided Harry and Meghan much needed security at the time when they were undergoing the worst level of harassment tells you exactly why Harry did not release a statement saying that, hey, look, happy Father's Day to the likes of Prince Charles, members of the squad. Harry was busy celebrating Father's Day with a true brother, Nacho Figueres, and supporting the teams that were playing, FMB and Fallen Hills. That's what he was doing, members of the squad. Don't expect the tabloid press and the UK royal family to not expect Harry to play the game with them. He won't do it. For PR, for Charles, he won't do it. He won't be a hypocrite for the sake of Prince Charles, who's done nothing for him to protect him from media abuse, to protect, Meghan from media abuse, members of the squad. Harry's not going to do that. He won't play that game with the UK tabloid media, members of the squad. And now we all have seen the true face of Kate Middleton. The world has seen the true face of Kate Middleton. And the world has also seen the true face of Camilla Tominey is a liar. The same person who was told by Kate Middleton of that lie by the palace, that the black woman had made Kate cry. When actually, in reverse, it was Kate Middleton who made Meghan cry. We've seen the mean girl streaks, and we see it right then. And what's worse, that I think is really worse, the fact that these people are mothers. Camilla Tominey is a mother. And you look at Camilla Tominey is a liar. I mean, like, if someone asks Camilla Tominey is a liar, like, what do you do for a living? I mean, if her children even ask her, Camilla Tominey is a liar, like, what do you do for a living, mommy? What will Camilla Tominey is a liar say? I lie for a living. That's what Camilla Tominey is a liar will say to her children, members of the squad. And I think it's so disgraceful for people like that to even call themselves press. Look at just how disgusting they treat people. Like Kate Middleton, how she treats, the person she was speaking to. And Camilla Tominey is a liar. How she treated the cleaner of the place that she's staying in. Do you see how they treat people? These are the people that tell you, hey, look, Meghan is the bully. They're the ones who go on talk TVs to discuss, bogus allegations of bullying targeting Meghan. But look at how they treat individuals on TV, in public. Look at how they treat people on TV and in public. It tells you exactly who they are. It tells you exactly what Meghan had to go through, members of the squad. And it's so shameful. It's so shameful that this is the kind of media that the UK have. A racist media targeting women. A racist and misogynistic and sexist media. The UK tabloids in the UK. It's so disgraceful. And will always continue to hold the royal family to account for their actions against Prince Harry and Meghan. Now someone called Arima said something important that I want to read it to you. If this was Meghan, that scary glare, words through clenched teeth, and unprofessional muttering would have been dissected and used to call attention to her ethnicity. They would have labeled her an angry black woman, that racist trope that the UK media likes how to portray black women. It would have been called ethnic rage and declared her personally in private, a bully. But guess what? It's Kate. The royal family has to protect her. But I'm very glad that we don't have an invisible contract with the tabloid media, and we will tell the truth as it is. What the tabloids will try to hide, we'll make sure it comes to light. Everything that they're trying to hide to protect the likes of Kate Middleton, the likes of Camilla Tominey is a liar. Their own people working for them. We shall make sure that every single person in the world sees exactly what Meghan was up against. Members of the squad. And this is what she was up against. When you keep telling people that this person is mean and no one believes you, well, look at the video itself. Let the video speak for itself. How these individuals treat people. Look at that. Look at that. Think about how many media would have been discussing if Meghan had done that. I'm glad Meghan is kind and she'll never ever do such a thing. You'll never find anything against Meghan, but the UK media will lie, lie, lie. The royal family, the farm, will bring bogus bullying allegations when in reality, we've seen exactly who the bullies are. We've seen the insults, the name calling from the Crystal Palace staff. We've seen everything. But yet, they'll issue false, bogus bullying allegations against Meghan, the woman that has been so openly bullied by the tabloid media and the farm as well. We shall hold them to account. We shall hold them to account. We shall make sure that every single person in the world sees exactly who Kate Middleton, Camilla Tominey is a liar, who they are, and who the farm is. We'll make sure the world sees exactly that Meghan has always treated people with kindness. No one. Meghan has worked for years. Not a single person ever had a single bad word to say about Meghan. Meghan suddenly falls in love with a white prince in an all-white institution. Then suddenly, she gets called a bully. And all manner of demeaning, insulting names towards her. We will make sure that the world knows exactly what Meghan has been up against and what she continues to take. The bullying, the harassment, will make the entire world know it. And let the whole world know that the royal family lied. Members of the squad, what do you think about this video that I just showed all of you? I want to hear your opinion on this. The mean girl streak of Kate Middleton is finally being revealed. Who she truly is finally being revealed, and we are seeing it in broad daylight. This is the woman who made Meghan cry on Meghan's own wedding. When she was planning for her wedding, she made Meghan cry. Kate had her time, but she couldn't just let Meghan have her time, her moment of happiness. She couldn't allow it. She just had to make Meghan cry and then lie to another person called Camilla Tominey is a liar that the opposite happened. It was a black woman that made Kate Middleton cry. Let the whole world know that the royal family lied. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content. Keywords daily and consistent. We post every single day. And stay tuned to our next video. I love you, family. We love you, family, always and forever. Stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Face&Her Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Face&Her Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.